This is day one leetcode Brian. We start off with leetcode easy.
Alright, we're doing anagram verification, and simple as this, doing this in Python. They ask us here that, of course, an anagram is a word obtained by rearranging the letters of another word, use all the original letters exactly once. So kind of just counting each of the letters of the occurrences between two strings. So we have two strings, and the function is anagram. So first thing I did, of course, is check if each of them were different lengths, and if they weren't, we're obviously just, return false at that point. Then we go to our first for loop here. We first, of course, initialize our count dictionary. We go to the first for loop to see every character in S to see if it's in the count dictionary already. Most likely, if one starts out, it's not going to. So we establish the count by 1 for each letter of the occurrence. So it'll be like A in parentheses 1, and if it has another one A in parentheses 2, it's colon, of course, with the dictionary structure. And if it's already there, it will count an extra 1 over there. But if it's not, it's just going to start from 1 over there. And then we're going to go to our next for loop over here. It's going to count for T. What the T1 is going to say is that it's going to go through each of the characters in T, and of course now it's going to go through count, but it'll now decrement the count here, because now we already know that it's already been counted once, and we want to decrement each and every occurrence of the count already found in S, and then if not, we'll just return false. If the character itself is not even in S, then we know that, if there's a different character in T, it's not in S, it's automatically not in anagram, so return false there. And then finally, our last for loop is going to check the count. It's going to traverse through count. It's going to check the character there. If the character at the end of the count of all, the integer count of all count is not equal to 0, because it should be 0. If it's an anagram, it would increment the same amount of times for S, and that should be equal to the decrement of the same amount of times of T. So it'll just decrement the same amount of times of A of the S incrementation, meaning that it'll just cancel out at the end and equal 0. It's an anagram, but if it's not equal to 0, we'll return false. Return true at the end, and then we have another example. Our test case is passed right here.
Thank you, Sophia, for helping me understand a lot of these concepts. So